Would I be the problem if I take my financially struggling mom off my bank account? I am 19 and have had a bank account with my mom on it since I was 16 years old. For those 3 years, my mom has been the only one to see what I have inside of it, since I never really cared how much I had in there. I am usually pretty smart with my money and did not have any bills. I live in North Carolina, and last year we were pretty affected by Helene and had to move houses. We went from paying $600 a month in rent to $1,500. We have always been pretty poor, but my mom always got us by and always had food on the table. But with all these new bills that came with the move, we were in the roughest financial situation ever. At this time, I had about $6,000 in my account, and we used my money to move. I agreed to help my mom pay half the rent every month, but we discussed no other bills. Half the rent was the only thing we agreed I would pay. At this point, I still did not ever check my account because I just trusted my mom. Fast forward to now, and I make around $500 a week at my job, which is slightly more than my mom makes. But in a couple months, I am joining the Army. So today, I decided to finally download the bank app on my phone to see my money and found out I only have around $3,000 in there. Even though last time I asked my mom how much money I have a couple months ago, it was about $4,000. And the past 2 weeks, my paychecks have been $1,000 a week since I am using my unused vacation pay before I leave. So I was confused how I just made $2,000 but only have $3,000 and have not spent my money on anything. I then confronted her, and she got defensive and told me she has many bills to pay to keep us afloat and that she had to do what she had to do. She has been using my money without telling me to pay majority of the bills. To be clear, she never used the money on anything personally for her. It was only ever strictly for bills that needed paying. I would not have had a problem with it if she had asked me first to pay more bills. I would have gladly done it. She told me once I leave, she will be living in her car or on the street because she cannot afford to live on her own, which I feel bad for. But we have plenty of family she could turn to once I am gone that will help her out. Now that I am leaving in a couple months, I am wondering if I should take her off the account. I am doing 5 years in the military, and I am really hoping to spend as little as possible during that time, so when I am out, I can be pretty well off financially. But now, I do not feel I can trust her with access to my money. So would I be the problem if I take her off my bank account?